Hey everybody, so thanks for joining me today. Let's get moving. You can use a circle here and there. If you don't have a circle, you can mimic this movement with a yoga block or a ball. And if you live local to me, you can send me a message. I have a bunch of circles for sale for an inexpensive price, or you can always get them on Amazon as well, okay? So let's get started. So just find yourself on your mat. Let's move ourselves forward, centering yourself. Have your knees bent, and then just lower yourself slowly down onto the mat. From here, with your arms long and your feet grounded, let's just check in with the body. I want you to inhale, fill the lungs up with air, open up the ribs front, side, and back, and then take a big deep exhale. When you exhale, deepen the abdominals in and up. Inhale fully and deeply. And when you exhale, deepen the abdominals. Feel the navel pull in and then up towards the ribs. So it's not just a down. I don't want you to just pull down. It's an in and up feeling. Let's try that once more. Breathe in, fill it up. And then a big deep exhale. All the air comes out. And again, we pull the belly button in and up. I want you to feel all 10 of your toes flex up off of the mat. And then try to imprint your baby toes, ring toes, middle toes, big toes onto the floor. Do it again. Flex all the toes up. And then baby toes touch first, ring toes, middle toes, big toes. One more time. Pull the toes up and then push. Little baby ones, ring ones, middle, and then big toes. With the feet now nice and open and loosen the toes, feel the feet pushing down. Without moving them, you pull them towards you. And it's almost like you're feeling like you're dragging your mat towards you. Activates the back of the legs. Let's take another deep breath in and float our arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, let the arms extend back behind you. Now, as your arms go behind you, the first one, let it go. Let the arms extend. Maybe even give your shoulders a little bit of an elevation to the ears. What you may notice, though, is you lost, maybe it was hard to hold on to that connection in the abdominals, right? So what I want you to think about is as your arms start to lift, try to reconnect into those abdominals. Find that angle of the arms, and then wherever that is, that's as far back as your arms will go. So let's lower those arms back down by your side and try that. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, start to reach them back on that angle where the abs do not disconnect. So for me, that's right about here. It may look different for you. You want to maintain activity in the legs, activity in the gut, and long, strong arms. And then just bring those arms right back down. Let's hold the arms down and just slightly turn the head to the right, stretching the neck and the shoulder, pushing the ear and the chin down, getting a nice opening there. Mindfully turn the head back to center and bring it over to the left and do the same thing. Push the ear and the chin down. Mindfully bring that head right back to center. From here, let's inhale. When you exhale, lift your head, neck, and shoulders, look into your abdominals and hold. Push the heel of the hand down into the mat, and just like with the feet, can you feel like you push down with the hands and drag the mat towards you to elevate a little higher for 3. Feel the collarbones wide across the chest. We want to avoid rolling the shoulders in for 2. So pushing down with the hands helps us find that nice wide collarbone on 1, and then just lower the shoulders and the head to the mat. Let's do one more time. Inhale fully and deeply. Big deep exhale, slide the arms forward, lift the weight of the head into the abdominals, hold, and again, feel the heel of the hand pushing down and kind of dragging you forward for 3, for 2, and then for 1. Lower yourself right back down. Now I want you to take the hands and place them at the front of your thighs and kind of push forward, creating a little bit of length in the pelvis, in the lower back, in the side body. And as you're pushing your thighs forward, Continue to pull the abs in and up against that. So you don't want to push too far forward, you let it all go. We want to keep the abs in and up, and we want to get that length. We really want to maintain a very squared box, which is our shoulders to our hips, okay? And we want to create length there as well. Once you've given that little bit of traction to yourself, rest your arms down by your side. Let's take the right knee to the chest without shifting in the box and just hold behind the thigh. Let's loosen up the leg a little bit. Inhale, stretch the leg up, and exhale, fold. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, fold. One more time, stretch it up, and exhale, fold. Plant that foot, left leg comes in, same thing. Bend it in, and stretch it up. Bend it in, stretch it up. One final time, bend it in, and stretch it up. Bend the knee in, and plant the foot to the mat. Okay, now that we got our body a little warmed up, a little opened up, we're gonna start moving. So let's take our magic circle, ball or block, or if you don't have any of these things, you can do all this stuff without it. Let's take the knees to the chest. I'm gonna start with the circle in between my ankles. Once they're in between the ankles, bring the hands behind the thighs, curling up. Feel free to keep the legs at table position or extend them forward to 45-degree angle. Extend the arms by your side for our 100. You'll pump your arms up and down as you breathe in through the nose. And when you exhale, I'd like you to give a little hug into the ring. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, stretch and reach. Exhale, hug. 2, 3, 4, 2. Inhale, stretch and reach. Exhale, hug. 2, 3, 4, 3. Remember that at any time during this, you can soften the knees. You can rest the head. The pump in the breath is most important. You maintain the position that you can keep the strongest position for you, whatever that may look like. Just keep pumping. Keep breathing. We'll call that 50. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale out. Always reaching the limbs away and pulling the belly in and up. 3 more to go. Inhale and exhale. 4 and 5 and inhale and exhale. 3, 4, last one. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold and fold back in. Let's remove the ring, extend our legs fully onto the mat, hold the ring in the hands with our arms straight up to the ceiling, fingers are extended. Hold here for a moment, take a breath, and on the exhale, hug the ring, keeping the arms long with a slight soft bend. So they're not bent really wide to the side, they're not locked straight. I don't want you to hyperextend the elbows, a little bit of a bend, pointing the elbows right and left. Let's take an inhale while we're here for our roll up. Exhale, lift the head, hug the ring, and roll your body forward. Think of dragging your nose across your thighs, across your knees, across your shins, all the way forward, reaching past. Think like the circle's a halo, lengthening the crown of the head through. Inhale, start to melt yourself back into the mat. Exhale, all the way to the bottom. Inhale, head comes forward. Exhale, hug your ring slightly, folding over the legs and stretch, stretch, stretch. Inhale, roll back. And exhale to the bottom. 3 more. Inhale, big. Exhale, deepen the abdominals. Always feeling those abs drawing in and up. Fold, stretch. Inhale, roll back. Exhale to the mat. Last 2. Inhale, big. Exhale. Come forward. Head towards the knees. Stretch and stretch. Inhale, go back. Exhale to the bottom. 1 more time. Inhale, big. Hug that ring. Roll your body forward. Head to the knees. Fold over those legs. Stretch, stretch. And roll back to the mat. Once you're down onto the mat, let's put our circle to the side for our 1 leg circle. From here, bend your right knee to your chest and stretch it to the ceiling. If you're feeling tight in this position, you can bend your standing leg because again, we want the box square. I will maintain a long leg this morning and then the top leg will stay long. And you circle it to the left, down and around and up, to the left, down and around and up. I want the bottom leg strong, flexed, the abs in and up. One more this direction. Arms are pushing along by your side, reverse, open. Picture you have a hot cup of water on your belly, you don't want to spill it. Open and around, 2 more times. 1 more time. And then just give the knee a little release. Extend the leg along the mat. Take the left one, give it a little hug, and reach it upward. And cross it over, around, and lift. Over, around, and up. 3 to go. Pushing still through the arms. Deepening the abdominals. 1 more this way. Reverse it. Remember to keep pushing through your standing leg like you're standing on the wall on the other side of your room. 3 more. Abs deep and catch that leg up. 1 more time. Great. And then bend that knee towards your chest. Extend that leg. Reach the arms up and roll or rock yourself up to a seated position. Rolling like a ball is next. Place your hands next to your seat. Move your seat to your feet. Grab around the front of the ankles and pull your heels in. Balance. Let the head be heavy. We massage the spine in and out of the mat. So rock back and rock up, boop, and back and come balance. Back and come balance. There we go. Back and come balance. Little rusty ball I am, I guess. Rock back and up. 2 more, please. Have fun with it. Massage the spine, should feel lovely. And then rest your feet to the top. Let's place our hands next to our seat. Move back and stretch your legs. Lay all the way down. First, we'll go into our single leg stretch. And let's use the ring. So bend your knees to your chest. Grab your circle. Arms will be straight to the ceiling. Fingers are extended. The head comes up. The right leg will stretch forward to the other side of the room. And we will switch legs continuously for 8 and 7. And as the leg pulls in and out, 6, our abs are in and up. 5, and we're just slightly hugging the ring. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hug it in and rest. Anytime in between, you can turn the head side to side. Let's do our double. For double, let's put the ring back in our ankles like we did for the 100. Grab on tops of the shins, head comes up. On the inhale, we extend our limbs, legs forward, arms back. Circle the arms around, exhale, hug it in. Inhale, stretch and reach. Exhale, hug it 2. Inhale, stretch and reach. Exhale, hug it 3. Inhale, hollow out the belly. Exhale, 4 to go. Inhale, deepen the abdominals. Exhale it in. Last 3. And give it a hug. Last 2. And give it a hug. Final time. And give it a hug. Rest the neck and shoulders. Let's put the circle to the side. Next is our scissors. Hands behind the thighs, head comes up, legs go straight up. Grab the right calf or ankle and lower the left leg halfway down. Pull the right leg towards your nose twice. 1, 2, and then a quick switch. 1, 2, and a quick switch. Pull, pull, switch. Stretch, deepen, pull. Good, keep it going. You want to get that stretch of the leg. And remember, we're reaching for the ankle, but we can hold as high as that upper thigh. And we're trying to go as long with the legs as possible, but a little bit of a bend is okay. You can always rest the head in between if you need it. Try not to let the neck fatigue get you out of the full exercise. I can easily put my head down and continue to move. And then hug your knees to your chest. For the lower lift, you have a choice. You can place the hands, if you want, underneath the lower back to give your lower back a little extra support, or let's place those hands behind the neck. Head, neck, and shoulders come up. Stretch your legs up. Let's go heels together, toes apart. Bending the knees a little to the side. Lower them forward just a tiny little bit. Deepen the belly to lift them. Really feel that this movement comes from the abdominals and not the legs. So as they go forward, pause and then hollow out the belly to lift them up. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. 4 more, please. Keep looking to the abdominals. Now we're not gonna rest in between here. We're gonna keep these abs firing up as we go 1 more time. Then bend the knees in, stretch your right leg forward for crisscross, twist to the opposite knee, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Rest completely. Really nice. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs, and just open the front of your body. Nice job. Inhale here, big exhale, roll up to a seated position. Once you roll up, let's take our legs and slide them open about the width, a little bit wider than the width of your mat, okay? Sit as tall as you can for spine stretch forward. So your arms will stretch straight out in front of you, and I want you to sit as tall as you possibly can. Breathe in, exhale, let the weight of the head fall forward. Feel that upper body go one way. Feel the middle body pull back in the opposite direction. It's like a tug of war in your body. And then engage through the abdominals as you stack your lower back, your middle back, your upper back until your head is up. Inhale tall, exhale head first, round up and over, pull back in the waist. Feel that tug of war in your body, hold. And then use your abdominals to stack you up. Bone on top of bone, shoulders, and then your head. Give your butt a little bit of a lift, a little bit of a cinching, a little tightening to get a little more up, and then fold over. Flexing strong with the toes, all 10 are pointing up. Make sure your legs are not flopping to the side. They're strong and active. 1 more time, big breath in. Exhale, fold. And then stack your back to the top. From here, our legs come together. We lay down onto the mat for our corkscrew. Bend your knees in. Hands can go back under the seat for more back support if needed. Legs come up, heels together, toes apart. We pull into the abdominals, circle the legs to the right, down around, up to the left, stop in the middle. Pull into the abdominals to the left, up and around to the right, stop in the middle. As you're moving here, we alternate circles each time, and we really want to make sure that our legs stay together. One of the common things that happen here is the legs shift. We want them to stay aligned, so make sure those heels stay connected. 1 more time, to the right. And 1 more time, in tight tummy, to the left. Great, and then hug those knees. Stretch your legs, stretch your arms, roll up to a seated position. Open the legs like you did before for a spine stretch forward. For our saw, your arms will reach out to the side. Sit as tall as you can. Twist to the right, fold over your leg, and stretch here for 3, for 2, for 1. Roll up and sit tall. Arms out, twist and fold, stretch 3, 2, 1. Roll it up and center, twist and fold, stretch 3, 2, 1. Roll it up, twist and fold, stretch 3, 2, 1. All the way up. 1 more time. Twist and fold. 3, 2, 1. Last time up. Twist and fold. 3, 2, and 1. Roll it up. Very nice. Let's bring our legs together. And give me 1 moment. Okay, I just wanted to check. It looked like it was doing something weird. Okay, sorry about that. So let's now flip over onto our tummies for our swan. Let's place our hands directly underneath our shoulders. Legs are long behind us. Forehead is on the mat. Remember, when we're on our abdominals, we want to have our tailbone long and the belly button's pulling in and up like you have a little thumbtack underneath. Forehead is flat. push down with the hands. Feel like they drag the mat towards you, allowing your shoulders to draw down and back. Keep your feet anchored. Inhale, lift your head, your chest, and your heart. Exhale, lift the hands. Replace the hands and rise up just a little bit more, pulling your heart forward. And then lift the hands as you lower yourself back into the mat with a lot of length. Inhale, drag the hands like you're dragging that mat towards you and rise up a little. Lift the hands when you can. Replace the hands and try to lift a little bit more this time. And then deepen the abdominals. Lift the hands as soon as you can and rest completely. One final time. Pull down with those hands, deepen the abdominals, come up. Lift the hands. Push down and lift a little bit more, maybe the most you can, gaze forward. And then hollow out the belly, lift the hands as soon as you can, and rest completely. For single leg kick, let's take our circles, prop up onto your forearms, hold the ring in the hands, and hug into it. We don't want to be hanging out, okay, like we're watching TV. We want to push in, and now that little nail that was under the belly, the thumbtack becomes a nail. So we really want to lift up. Now have your thighs zip together tight, look straight ahead. Try to activate the thighs by lifting the legs slightly, and then let's kick the right foot to the tushy. Kick, kick, extend. Kick, kick, extend. You're hugging the ring. Your shoulders are down and away from your ears. And when we kick the leg, we feel a stretch in the front of the thigh. And when we extend the leg, we want to feel a length through the back of the leg, working the hamstring, working the tush. One more right and one more left. Excellent. Let's move the ring, placing our right face cheek on the mat for our double leg kick. One hand on top of the other. Let's actually interlock them for today and try to walk them up as high as they can. And just take a moment to feel this stretch, let the elbows hang heavy. From here, abdominals draw in, both legs again tightly together, but this time they both lift and kick your tush 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. As they extend, lift your head, chest, heart, extend your arms, and stretch. Now we'll turn our head the other way, bend our elbows back up, and kick again. 1 and 2 and 3. And again, we stretch and lift and length. And other side again. Kick, 2, 3, up and stretch and lift. One more. Other side. Kick and kick and kick. Up and stretch and lift. Separate the arms, place them under your shoulders, and sit yourself back onto your heels in a rest pose for a breath in and a breath out. Good. From here, we'll turn over. Let's go onto our backs. Let's do a little shoulder bridge. So lay flat, have your knees and feet about a fist apart, arms long by your side. Tip your pelvis towards you. Think that you put 2 cups of water on your hip bones, and you'll spill them onto your chest, onto your belly. So you tip the pelvis towards you, pushing into the mat to peel off of the mat until you're in a bridge. Now, I do not want the upper back arched. You should have no tension on the neck and shoulders. The shoulders are soft, the chest is soft. In this position, you should be able to lift the head if needed. If you can't lift the head, you're too high. And then just melt. Let's just work back down. And as you work down, feel the length through the body until you're back on the mat. Just like our initial setup, feel the feet pushing down, pulling towards you, arms pushing down, and tip the pelvis as you roll up again. Hold the position, grabbing the mat with the feet underneath you, long arms pushing into the earth, and then again we melt. Piece by piece, trying to grow longer every single time. Next time is our last time. Pull the pelvis up, hold it. Now, if this is suiting you and you're feeling the challenge and you're feeling good, you can live here and stay here. If you're up for it, let's try a variation. Push through your right foot as you lift your left knee in and up to the ceiling. And we will kick the leg down and up for 5. For 4, actively pushing down through this right foot, 3, lifting through the seat, 2, and 1. Bend the knee, put the foot on the ground. The right leg will come in and come up, and the same, we go forward and up, 5, 4, keep pushing down through that left foot, 3, down through the arms, 2, and 1. Bend the knee, put the foot on the ground, and roll yourself to your mat. Let's stretch the legs long onto the mat, float the arms up and back, take a nice stretch, and roll yourself up to a seated position for your spine twist. Spine twist, you'll sit with your legs straight and strong with long feet, flexing them up, and your arms reach out to the side. Lift as tall as you can. Take a big inhale. Exhale, twist to the right and just pulse 1, 2. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist, twist. Inhale, tall. When you rotate, feel like you're getting taller and taller. Center. It's like you're wringing out a wet towel. Lift. Inhale, exhale, twist, twist. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist, twist. Inhale, tall. Reach your arms forward, lay all the way down, and we'll lay onto our right side for our side kicks. Line up with the back edge of your mat, propping yourself up onto your hand, bringing both feet forward to the front diagonal of your mat, and your top hand pushes into the mat. I always like to remind my clients that the side kick series is the first expression of almost a side plank. So don't forget about what the box is doing. Push down with the hand, deep in the abdominals, feel that bottom rib almost lifted, where you can make almost a little gap between your waist and the mat. The top leg will come up and we'll kick it forward, 1, 2, and stretch it back. 1, 2, and stretch it back. 1, 2, and reach it, 3. Keep deepening the belly in and up, anchoring your bottom leg, 4, kick, kick, and reach it back, 5, 3 more for 8, 2 more, 1 more time, and then the leg will come directly over the bottom thigh. Point the foot, lift it up, flex, lower, and lengthen out. Point, lift it up, flex, lower, and lengthen out. Point up, and flex, lengthen. 1 more this way, point up, and flex, lengthen. Let's reverse this. Flex up, and point, lower, 1. Flex up, point, lower, 2. Flex up, create a lot of length out, 3. 1 more time, flex up, and point, 4. Hold the leg long and strong. Your bottom leg will stretch out. Don't let your top leg lower. Lift the bottom leg to touch it, and down. Lift it, 2, give it a little kiss, 3, and 4. Make sure you're not having your hand under your cheek, 5, it is behind the neck, 6, pulling the neck long, 7, hold them together on 8, both go down and up, 8, 7, work the waist, 6, keep the thighs hugging together, 5, it's like you have one leg, not 2, 4, and 3, and 2, 1 more, and 1. Very nice. Now normally you could just lay onto your tummy to the other side, but I don't want to have my back to you, so I'm just going to turn around. Same setup, both legs forward to the front diagonal, top hand pushes down, back of the neck is long. Let's take that top leg up and out, create that length, deep in the abdominals, and we kick. 1, 2, and reach back. Kick, kick, and lengthen, 2. Kick, kick, and lengthen, 3. Kick, kick, stretch, reach it, 4. 4 to go. Keep the abdominals in and up. 3 to go. And reach. Last 2. And stretch. 1 more time. And 1. Hold the leg over the bottom leg. Reach it out. Point the foot. Come up a little. Flex, reach down and away. Point, reach it out. Flex, reach it out to lower. Always feel like you're trying to touch the other side of the room, creating length, not just out of the leg, but out of the waist. 1 more time, point it up. Flex to lower, reverse that. Flex it up and point to lower. flex it up, point to lower. 2 more, flex it up, point to lower. 1 more time. Now hold the foot pointed and strong as the bottom leg lifts to touch it and then lowers. Bottom leg lifts to touch the top, top leg doesn't move. And 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Hold them together, 8, as they both go down, both come up. And 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Rest completely. Lovely. Take your time, turn back onto your backs. Lay flat onto your back for our teaser. Let's use the ring. Pull the knees into the chest, stretch the arms up to the ceiling, take an inhale. Exhale, elevate the head, stretch the legs forward, and then roll up to meet the legs. You can keep the knees bent. You can extend the legs if that's available. Wherever the legs are, they stay. Melt your back away from the legs. As soon as your shoulders and your head touch, your knees come back in. Very good. Inhale fully. Exhale, elevate the head and chest and heart. Extend the legs forward slightly and then hug your ring as you roll up into your teaser. Hold this position for 3, 2, 1. Legs stay as they are as you roll away from your legs. And then as soon as your shoulders and your head are down, pull the knees in at the end. 1 more time, elevate the head, neck, and shoulders. Stretch those legs forward and roll up. If your legs were bent the first 2 sets, maybe try to extend here. Hold, hold, hold. Keep the legs long. Roll yourself away. And then at the bottom, hug it in. Very good. Let's put the ring to the side. Flip over for our swimming. We have long arms and long legs. Remember to keep our box stable. So we want to anchor our chest and our hips. Belly button is lifting off our thumb tap. We'll float the right arm, the left leg, and the head up. And switch. Left and right, head up. And switch. Right and left. And switch. Left and right. Now we're going to continuously switch as we breathe, just like we did the 100. So let's try. Inhale, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, out. 2, 3, 4, and enough. Sit back on your heels in a rest pose. Let's go to mermaid. Sit on your right hip. You can stack the legs. You can split them as wide as this position. Grab your left ankle with your left hand and reach your right arm up to the sky right next to your ear. Take a big lift up, big inhale, and just side bend towards the left. And then back up to center. In this position, make sure you still have that lifted abdominals and a long lower back. We don't want to arch the back here and pop the pelvis forward. Nice and neutral here. Inhale tall. Exhale a little deeper the second time. Inhale, lift up. Last time, we go the deepest that we can. To increase the stretch, let the arm drop, grabbing the opposite ear, and maybe rotate to the sky a little. Return back to center, extend the arm, finding a deeper expression of your stretch, and then come up, find a T position. To counter stretch, use your side body to control you as you reach out onto that right forearm and counter stretch, left arm comes over the ear. Feel the opposite hip, this top hip anchoring down as you stretch here. Now use your abdominals, side body, and push. Ooh, push the ground away and hold. Now take your hands behind you. We could do a fancy teaser, a little break dance, as our legs go up and over to the other side. Okay, again, one side may feel different, so adjust where you can. Try to get both sits bones down. Right hand grabs the ankle, left arm up, big inhale tall, side bend over. Check that lift in the navel, lengthen the back, and center. Lift tall, side bend over again, A little deeper, back to center, final time. Inhale, tall, really fold. Let's increase the stretch by letting the lower arm grab, the hand reaches for the opposite ear, and rotate to the ceiling a little. Feels real good. Come back to center, extend that arm to go deeper, and then find a T. Use your side body as you reach out into the left forearm, and then the right arm comes over the head as you stretch here. Anchoring that right hip. Now to come up, try not to drag your body, use your abdominals and push. Ooh, catch it there, lovely. Okay, so now let's turn and face the front for our seal. So take your hands, make a diamond, dive them through your ankles and wrap them around. Lift the feet up. In this position, hug the thighs to the arms as you actively push the arms out to the thighs and look at the belly. We clap our feet. 1, 2, 3. We roll back up, we balance, we clap again. 1, 2, 3. Rock back and up. 1, 2, 3. Rock back and up. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Rock back and up. 1, 2, 3. Last time. And 1, 2, 3. Lovely. Lastly, let's turn onto all fours for our front support push-ups. So your hands will come directly underneath your shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Pull the tummy in. Part of this setup, I like to push the arms down into the earth and pull them towards you without moving, like we've done before. And the knees do the same. Push down and pull towards the arms. And automatically you should feel that really engage you into your abdominals. Flex your toes forward. Take a nice deep breath in. And then step your right leg back. Well, that's my left. Step your left leg back. And then your right leg back. Let's hold ourselves in plank for 10, 9, 8. Strong belly and butt. Legs are strong, pushing the ground away. 4 more. Long line from head to heel. 3 more. 2 more. And then if you have it in you, can you give me 3 push-ups? Elbows point to the feet. 1, 2, and 3. Hike your hips up to the ceiling and stretch. Push those heels into the earth. Push through the arms, stretch. Keep lifting the belly button in and up. And then don't wobble. Try not to move much. Really lift through the waist as you walk one hand in at a time until you're hanging in front of your feet. Soften your knees. Slowly roll up. Head is last to arrive. And then we're done. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.